So now for the second part of sketching Tom Holland, our main focus will be on the main three parts of any portraits. First of all, eyes, second is nose, and third is lips. If you will focus on your parents, friends, or anyone, the first focus of yours will be gone, and the particular focus of your eyes will be on someone else's eyes. Second is nose, and third one is lips. So, while making any portraits, any sketches of any person, just keep on focusing on these three things. If you will make mistakes while making hairs, a little bit mistake on ears, a little bit mistake on any other part of any portrait, it will be a little bit of negligible or it will not be seen easily. But if you will make a mistake while making eyes, nose, or lips, your sketch will look completely horrible, because no one's focus is on forehead or any other parts, but the first focus of anyone will be on the first thing, that is eyes, second will be lips, and third one will be nose, or any other of three things. So just keep on focusing on three things. Now for the eyes part, I am making a complete 2B pencil base layer on every part of the eyes and any other things. I will apply a little bit more pressure to the parts which are a little bit more darker, like base layer of eyebrows, base layer of little bit cornea, eyelashes are not visible easily. Though I am using a high resolution picture, but I am not having those details of eyelashes. Maybe eyelashes are too small of Tom Holland, that I am not having those details. So after that, just make a 2B base layer or 3B for the darker parts, like the left hand side part of the nose, that is a little bit darker, not complete darker, but a little bit darker. So use 2B pencil as a base layer. But problem here, and the solution also here, is that the complete darker part of the whole portrait of Tom Holland is the cornea part. Cornea, if you don't know what cornea, the center part of eye, it is completely black. I didn't see any of the details on the eyes part, so I have just directly gone for charcoal pencil. If I have seen little bit details also on those parts, I should use a graphite pencil, because you have little bit of grades and any other parts of graphite pencil. But for charcoal pencil, there are no grades, just darker and little bit less darker. So I have used charcoal pencil, and for those smaller parts of eyes, I am going to use 2B pencil, and after that I will use a mono eraser for making those little bit highlighted parts which are completely light or completely white on the center of the eye also. Now after making those parts look more beautiful and visible, our focus will be on the eyebrows parts and the second part, which is the upper eye and lower eye. And the problem here is that the upper eye part and the lower eye part are a little bit more darker on the ends, like where the eye starting is a little bit darker, but where the eye is ending, it is a little bit more lighter. And the problem here is that the light source is coming from both hand side parts. So left hand side part of the face of Tom Holland is a little bit lighter also, and right hand side part also a little bit lighter. But the darker part is the nose and the left hand side eye part. It is a little bit darker and shadowed. So what I recommend is that just keep on focusing the details and shadows that you see. And if you will not apply the mid-tone parts, your sketch will look completely horrible. And what I mean about mid-tone is that some part of the face will look completely white, and the reason is that light source is directly going there, and some part will look completely black. Although it will not be completely black, but you will see that it is completely black, like the nose, left hand side part of the nose, it looks completely black but not completely black. And third part, which is the center part, like the cheek part, which is little bit more lighter, not completely black and not completely white also. So for making those parts, you have to keep on focusing on mid-tone, and for the mid-tone you have to make a base layer of 2B pencil, make it a base layer, then go directly for darker parts and lower parts. For the left hand side part of the nose, I have used a 6B pencil for making those darker parts. But thing is that I have not used 6B pencil directly. I have made 2B pencil as a base layer first, and then I have used a 6B pencil so that it looks more beautiful and more shade type. The problem here in any sketches is that if you see some part are darker and some part are lighter, your first focus or your first mind will gone is that just use 6B or 8B pencil so that it looks darker. And if you see some part of the face looks little bit lighter, you use 2B pencil. But just keep on focusing that if you will use directly 6B pencil, and if you want to blend those 6B with the skin texture, it will not blend it easily. It will look completely horrible, or it will give you a drawing type look, and you don't want that, right? Our main focus will be on realistic or hyper realistic sketches. So if you will use directly 6B pencil, it will not be blended easily with the skin texture or any other part of the sketches. So you keep on focusing on the details that you see. Just don't do directly black or white parts. Use base by base layer, like 2B pencil as a base layer, then first layer as a layer with more darker parts, then second layer completely darker parts. Most of the time you don't have to use a second layer because most of the parts are a little bit lighter. Like you will completely use a first as a base layer and first base layer as a 2B pencil, first layer as any darker parts. But like the nose part, which is left side part, little bit darker, you have to use a second layer also, which is little bit darker. So these are the 3 important tips that I wanted to give you so that you can apply on your sketches also, and you have more detailed and beautiful sketches. Now here comes that left hand side part is little bit lighter also, and the reason, if you can see that light source is on from the both sides, so of course left side part of the face looks little bit more whiter also. But problem here is that most of the portraits that we make, if the portrait is seeing just a straight side, so shadows will be on the back hand side. If the portrait is a little bit tilted on left side, so of course darker part will be on right side. But problem here with the poster is that it is highly edited, and the light source is coming from both hand sides, like right hand side part also and left hand side part also. If the Tom Holland face will be looking on the straight hand side, so of course darker part will be on the back hand side, but his face is a little bit tilted on left side, so of course shadows and highlights will be divided into 2 parts. And you have to see where the shadows and highlights are going, because you have to keep on focusing on the details of background also, which is little bit darker in some parts and little bit lighter also in some parts. So there are differentiation of background, which is the edited part of the portrait that I am using. So after making those background parts and inside parts, we will see how I use mono eraser on this particular portrait to make highlights in particular straight and end times. So we will see on the third part where we see more and more details, and we will apply the more important parts also. So see you in part 3.
So that was all for this tutorial. If you have learned something from this video, subscribe and drop a like. Comment down your question and queries regarding this tutorial. Meanwhile, take care of your loved ones too. Have an artistic day. Tattoos.